Hi, guys. Well, carbs aren't your enemy. Skimping meals won't save you. And if you're talking about weight loss, it's not fat that's always making you fat. Did you know that 95% of diets actually fail because they fight against how your body was designed to work? Today, I'm going to show you the natural way to lose weight by working with your body, not against it. No crash diets, no gimmicks, just real simple steps that actually work. I'm Dr. Jim Sharps, and welcome to the IIOM YouTube channel. Now, guys, when most people think about losing weight, they think of deprivation, starving yourself, cutting out entire food groups, or punishing yourself at the gym. But there's no real truth to that, and your body doesn't want to be in survival mode. The natural weight loss is really about restoring balance so that your body naturally releases excess fat while keeping you energized, clear-minded, and healthy. So let's talk about what we do here at IIOM when we teach about true health, about original medicine, which doesn't come with quick fixes. It comes from a lifestyle. It comes from choices that you can use to sustain, that will sustain you for the rest of your life. So let's look at 4 foundational natural weight loss things that it's going to be really effective and empowering for you. And the first one is basically eating whole food, plant-based diet. Nature provides everything that you need in fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains. They're high in fiber. They're packed with the nutrients that you need, and they're naturally low in calories. They're not like all these foods that come in box cans or bottles that have a lot of these empty calories in there that not only aren't nourishing you, but they're also compromising the functional integrity of your digestive system, your pancreas, and everything that you need for efficient processing of your food. So when you eat a plant-based whole food diet, your body feels nourished, it feels fully satisfied, and you get a nice, even energy flow without constant cravings. And those cravings are a result of those empty calories that your body is trying to eat more and more and more of these low-density foods so that you can get the minimum requirements. So the first thing is focusing on a whole food, plant-based diet. Now, secondly, another really natural, very important thing is proper hydration. Hydration is key. There's something surprising that many of us, to many of us, and that is a lot of us mistake thirst for hunger. It's really your body is looking for water. If you notice, sometimes when you're hungry, if you just drink, 4 to 6 ounces of water, all of a sudden, if it's pure, good water, and even some herbal teas, it helps to flush those toxins out, and actually helps to prevent overeating, and it basically satisfies that urge. So your body, 80%, 70 to 80% of your food is a lot of times water, especially if it's a plant-based whole food diet. Your body is 70 to 80% water, and a whole food plant-based diet is also the same. They're at least 60 to 80% water. And obviously, some of them, like watermelons, over 90% water. So you need that water. And so make sure that in addition to the food, that you're having sufficient high quality water, the best being distilled water. And then after that, any purified water that is affordable and is practical for you. So start trying to start out your day, though, with, maybe a warm glass of water, put some lemon in it, maybe some herbal tea. But just the water itself is really good. It's refreshing. It kickstarts the system nicely. It even gets some mild peristaltic action, help you to go to the bathroom. And so that's a very good way to start the day, and then to remember to continue proper hydration throughout the day. Okay, and what is that proper hydration? You need about anywhere from 48 to 90 ounces of water based on your size and weight and your particular requirements. So work with a qualified professional, especially somebody that knows RPTI. They can help you quite a bit with what your personal water requirements are. But just start drinking for now, and you're gonna and at least get in um, a quart and a half, that 48 ounces, 60 ounces for most of us. I do about 60 ounces a day, which works for me. I'm about 5'10", 145, 150 pounds, just to give you an idea of what works for me. But find out what works for you. Now, the third thing is do some movement that you enjoy. You notice I didn't say exercise. It doesn't have to be any special kind of exercising program, but the idea is to get your body moving. And you don't have to spend hours in the gym, but just some exercises that you enjoy and that you can stick with. Walking, dancing, swimming, gardening, um, chair workouts. You see, I'm sitting in the chair. I'm in the office. I do my chair workouts. When I don't have time to go out and take a jog or swim or something like that. So find out what works for you. Get in at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. And all of these things, even playing with your kids, all of these count. Movement should bring you joy, not punishment. And movement is very important because it'll help the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system needs movement. And you got all these poisons blocked up in you. It's going, and where do those poisons go if your lymphatic system is backed up? It goes into the adipose tissue. And so you gain more and more weight. So movement that you enjoy, any kind of movement will help. That was three. And then the fourth one is rest and stress management. Did you know that stress can literally make you gain belly fat? That's because, the cortisol and other stress hormones, it tells the body to store fat for survival. So, you want to practice things like deep breathing, prayer, even short walk outdoors, laughing, playing. Anything that's going to help reset your hormones and take and take the stress out. So replace the stress with rest, and rest can be actual physical rest or resting from any kind of physical or mental or emotional stress that you're dealing with, and you'd be amazed at how much that helps your metabolism. Even joy, those fruits of the spirits, love, joy, peace, it really works. And there's a lot of things that show there's a connection to negative emotional issues and the function integrity of your system, including digestion and the functioning of your vital organs like your liver, your kidneys, etc. So rest and stress management. So those are the four things, but there's a couple of other natural boosters that you might want to add to your regime. There are certain spices and herbs that help, like cinnamon, to help regulate your blood sugar. And if the sugar is particularly high, you might want to use comfrey or comfrey tea. Don't use comfrey or comfrey tea if you have low blood sugar. It'll drop it too low. But if it tends to be on the high side, that helps quite a bit. Things like acidophilus for digestive support. Ginger is really good. Licorice, licorice tea, cayenne pepper. All these kind of will give your metabolism a nice gentle boost. And then you want some good fiber power. Flax and seeds do that really well. My favorites are like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, oats are good, beans, anything of that nature that's going to add some fiber and help you to get that nice satisfied feeling. It'll make you feel full longer, and it also at the same time will help to stabilize your blood sugar. So the last thing I want to give you as a boost is do some intermittent fasting every now and then, allowing the body to kind of rest and digest to improve the insulin sensitivity and trigger which kind of triggers the natural fat burning. And it's not about skipping meals. It's about giving your body space to heal. So, a 16-hour to 20-hour intermittent fast every now and then, once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever works for you. But then, give your body a rest. So a 16-hour intermittent fast would be, for example, if you have your last meal at 6 o'clock in the evening, then you don't want to have your next meal until 10 a.m. the next morning. That's the 12 hours to 6 a.m. Then you have the 4. So that's the 16-hour. Of course, 18-hour, 20-hour, you would adjust that accordingly. So those are some tips that'll help you, that should help. Weight loss isn't just physical, it's mental and spiritual too. So if you eat while being stressed, disturbed, rushing, you'll overeat, and you're not going to have good functional integrity of the gastrointestinal system. When you sit down to eat, slow down, breathe, eat with gratitude, digest, which helps improve your digestion and helps you to feel satisfied. Uh, Make sure you're chewing your food thoroughly. All of these are very simple, natural things that you can kind of develop and take the stress uh, out of weight loss or weight management. So, and understand it's all about balance. Balance of body, mind, and spirit. And that's why faith, prayer, and mindfulness are so powerful to all of the other physiological things that you're doing. They bring peace and supports healing and balance to the body. So here's the takeaway. Natural weight loss is not about punishing yourself. It's about nourishing yourself. Eat whole foods, stay hydrated, move joyfully, manage your stress, honor the connection between your body, mind, and spirit. And you might want to look for my book, Basic Principles of Total Health is the name of it. And the subtitle is Harmonious Integration of Body, Mind, and Spirit. And in just a little bit more than 100 pages, it'll tell you everything you need to know about being healthy, happy, and holy. It's rich, it's compact, but it goes through the original medicine, those natural laws of health, and some tips and techniques, and help to empower you on your path to better health and happiness. In addition to natural weight loss. So, if you take just one step today, one of those things, choose real food, go for a walk, drink some more water, whatever. Do a little bit of 30-second meditation. You're ready to move in the right direction. So if this message was helpful and blessed you, don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might need encouragement on their health journey. So together, let's spread the word. Let's spread the truth about natural healing and about original medicine, the most powerful system known to man for preventing and reversing all chronic degenerative diseases. And it's the most powerful system for health and vitality. So with that, I want to thank you for your time and kind attention. I want to wish you health, happiness, and God's richest blessings. Until I see you next time, bye for now, and God bless.